Figgmunity Radio, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip-hop. I go by AD.
And it's your boy, ex-boy Pun.
I'm Heather.
And I'm T-Rail. You know what I mean? What's the deal?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
I will tell you what's the deal.
What's the deal?
We all had the same idea today, and we didn't even tell each other, and I'm glad we can say it. Red Lobster is back.
Red Lobster.
Yum.
Are you sure?
That's not Red Lobster's theme song, is it?
Something like it.
Is it?
No, because you said yum with him, too.
What is Red Lobster? They don't have a theme song.
Do they have a theme song ever?
No.
We need to make one for him.
Well, he just did. It kind of sounds
No,
like
that's dun, 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 yum. What is that?
Red Lobster is back. That's all that matters, bro. Let's not talk about other things.
All right.
Red Lobster is back, and it holds a near and dearest place in my heart because that was my first date I ever took a girl out to was Red Lobster.
And you ate her food.
No, I took her to Red Lobster, bro. I thought that was the Mastros of my era.
It was back then.
You go in, you get to see the lobsters in a tank in the front.
Yeah, that was
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
You really thought you were doing it.
It was-
You
it
think
was
you doing it when
definitely
you do that, huh?
fancy back then. Like, you felt like you was doing it.
Yeah, it's fancy.
You
now.
went there for graduations or, like, special occasions only.
For sure.
All right, so Red Lobster recently introduced their Crab Fest menu for the summer,
Hello.
and the seafood boils are going up. Y'all eat seafood boil? Because I don't.
I love seafood boils.
See, I'm not a seafood boil type of gal, but they have 10 new items that they added to the menu as well.
Hello.
They have crab carbonara, lobster and shrimp linguine, lobster pepperdale, bacon wrapped scallops,
Ooh.
lemon basil mahi, yum, Parmesan crusted chicken, yum, roasted asparagus, black tiger shrimp cocktail, and margarita and sangria flights.
Man, listen. As long as they have those biscuits, the biscuits have never failed anybody.
They have the biscuits, and they're also bringing back 3 menu items: hush puppies, lobster bisque, and key lime pie.
I love
That
lobster
biscuit, Beyonce threw him alive, and that biscuit kept him alive. It barely kept him above water. But somebody came in that office that was young and said, look, check this out, man. Are you guys not looking at TikTok? Are you guys not looking at social media? They want this seafood boil.
Mm-hmm.
People they want it so bad they making it at home themselves.
Yep.
And this is Red Lobster. This is the pinnacle. This is the seafood. This is where we all go. This is where we was introduced to this. I know for a fact out here in Los Angeles.
For sure.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
When you went out on a date, your first date, you took somebody out here like Pun would say, man. The first
Red Lobster.
date. Red Lobster is like going to steak 48, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Going
Now
crazy.
somebody walked in that office and said, look, check this out, man. Introduce this, put it in the bag, put some butter in the bag, and put it on the table.
And I
Do
feel
it
like
up.
That's
I
all
feel
you
like-
got to do.
No,
homie.
it's
That's
more,
all you got to
there's
do.
more
homie.
than that.
I
it's
love
for
it.
sure more.
Listen, there's a lot of seafood boil places. Everybody don't reign supreme.
No, they don't reign supreme, but it ain't like we going to come out of there and be like, you know what, this is disgusting.
Some of it is disgusting.
But it's not, I mean, it's probably not on the
You-
level,
you
but
can
we ain't
have-
going to be like, ah, man, you know what I mean?
No,
This
yes, you is.
this
Listen,
disgusting,
Sometimes
dog.
I done had some. The potatoes is all hard.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Where
The,
was you going?
How
the
you messed
snow
that up?
meat is rubbery. No,
You went to somebody,
all seafood boils are not
you
created
went to
equal.
somebody's backyard.
I
that's
think
why.
Red Lobster is gonna get it right,
I think so too.
and
I
it's
mean,
for a
they
reasonable
look
price.
good.
They're ranging by area. They vary by area. Sorry, they're $24 to $45. Is that
Oh, that's a
reasonable?
great deal.
Woo!
For a family,
A sea-
$25.
They said most seafood boils range around $75.
They do.
Man, a seafood boil is $150, man.
And if you get king, then it's really
The
going up
king
there.
crab
That's
legs.
good. That's good for a family deal. Yeah, $25 or $50
With
I
the
can go in
lobster
there,
too?
bust it down.
Get 2
Everybody can eat
bags.
some. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
and the kids, because the kids don't need much.
Kids don't care too much for it. but
Yeah,
they
I
listen.
mean, except
And
My kids.
my son
Zoe-
ate a 20-piece shrimp in a boil bag, and he
Yeah.
thought he ate like something crazy. Like, I ate 20 shrimp. I was like, dang.
Zoe can eat a whole pound of that shrimp
Yeah, Zoe can eat
with
it.
the
My,
corn and the potatoes and everything.
Yeah, Tylee
That's
can
fire.
do it up, man. They friends do it up, man. They whole thing on Thanksgiving. You know, they like, man, we finna bust down these legs, man.
These kids these days.
That's the best though. Ain't
That
nothing like
is
that.
crazy.
Just cracking the legs. I like doing it with my fake teeth. I don't like it cracked already. I like cracking it.
Speaking of fake teeth,
Oh my God.
We had an incident with Terrell over the weekend for celebrating his birthday.
Wait a minute.
Lord
I just
Jesus.
have to say this, Los Angeles. This is the second year in a row T-Rail has injured himself on his birthday.
During his birthday.
He's really getting old, bro.
This is really old status, bro.
Yeah, man.
Golly,
You gotta
dog.
stop
You're
drinking.
getting clumsy, man.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
were
clumsy.
leaving a function. He decides to run across the street for what reason? I don't know. Well, our car was across the street, but why he ran, I don't know. He said cars were coming, but we were all walking. So he just started bust out running and then literally fell. Like he just stopped in his tracks and fell straight on his face. I'm like, what the heck? And just laid there. And I'm like, cars are now coming. You got to get up. And then he got up, his whole tooth missing, bloody, face scraped up. I'm
Wow.
like, bro.
Wow.
You can't keep doing this every birthday. He gets too faded.
You gotta get it together, man.
We go to the hospital every birthday.
Bro, that's embarrassing.
The
man.
first one, I remember you busted your head.
Man, I busted my chin.
He busted
I had to
his
get
chin.
stitches.
Oh my God.
So right after everybody left my house, I went to the emergency room.
Oh
I
my
partied
God.
with everybody until they left.
You did.
And got stitches.
But-
And then got stitches. I
And
mean,
now your tooth. Now
Yeah.
this year your tooth.
now this year my tooth, man.
But how do you fall face first?
I blacked out. So-
Mid-run.
Mid-run, the alcohol said, "Shame on you."
Damn.
Caught up to me, and I was thinking to myself like, I'm going out. That's what I told myself.
my
I'm like,
God.
damn, I'm about to fall.
He just.
And then I just fell right on my face. It happened fast too. Like I'm about to fall, and boom.
So does that make you rethink, like, next year you're not going to drink for your birthday? Or
I ain't drunk a sip since.
it's over with?
I'm cool, man.
There you go, man.
Well,
I'm
AD
cool,
can't
dog.
say the same. We saw you turning up in Vegas this weekend.
And let me tell you something. That's how I know I'm getting older too. My recovery time is not the same.
Yeah, no.
This is the first time too. OT Genesis said, "Man, I feel crazy."
Oh, he said that?
Yes, because listen, we are not equipped. Listen, going to the club is fine, and going back to your room. When you go to the club and then you want to go to the strip club to 7 a.m, 3 days in a row, no, that takes a toll on your body. I still feel crazy.
Why do you go
Yeah.
to strip club 3 days in a row, 7 in the morning? You got a woman at home.
Well, this is what my friends wanted to do.
Whoa.
I
That's
was
his
there
friend's
for the birthday.
That's his excuse.
That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
What's wrong with going to the strip club?
7 in the morning, 3 days in a row?
Hey, listen, it's
Why
the
are you
after
questioning
party.
His friendship and his loyalty.
That's
bro?
what I'm saying.
That's
Bro,
kind of
snitch.
crazy.
It's not.
Because you can easily say on the second night, I don't want to go again, bro.
No, that's for, well, I can't even say it on the radio. Starts with a P.
Is he working?
I'm
Is
not
he-
like that.
Is he working for your girl?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. You gotta listen. For somebody's birthday, you gotta go all out. I'll do that for any of y'all birthday.
Well, you didn't go all out for Terrell's birthday. You missed it.
No.
Yeah, you missed it to go celebrate with OT in
No,
Vegas.
no. That was prearranged.
You went to go hump OT on the ground in the casino lobby
On the ground
for
again.
his birthday. That is crazy.
Wait a
Let's go
minute.
wrestle.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
go wrestle.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
That was prearranged. And Los Angeles, don't let them play like that because guess what? They had sent the invite out 2 days before, and then they canceled last minute.
Who canceled?
They didn't cancel.
They did
The
cancel.
party went on. What do you
The
mean?
party went on.
No.
I didn't
Everybody
cancel.
was
He
there except for
changed
you.
the flyer.
No.
We all was there except for you.
anything.
They sent something for a Thursday,
No.
No, we
and then they
didn't.
canceled it.
No, you didn't.
No,
I
we
have the
didn't.
text message to
No,
prove
you didn't.
it.
Sir,
Bro, why are you
missed his
lying?
birthday.
I have
But this
the
kid-
text messages
AD.
to prove it.
This can't happen every year because OT and Terrell's birthday are like a day apart. They're both
know.
Geminis. So you're going to have to be forced to pick between friends every year?
Next year, I have to go to T-Rail.
Well, he was supposed to be in Cabo that one year, but he didn't go with OT. Remember? We was at the Nobu Hotel.
It's getting real.
Oh, he came out there with us?
He didn't go.
Sheesh, it's getting real in here.
Hey, he didn't go to that.
Picking
go
and
to that
choosing.
one.
Oh, OT was at the
He
no,
was by
Nobu.
himself. You know what I'm
Friends.
saying? Because AD didn't go with us.
How many of us have this? Yeah.
But I can't believe
Wait,
AD and Terrell
hey.
didn't used to like each other.
It wasn't even like that.
All right, now this is turning to the shade room. Golly, nobody do that.
Hold on.
It's
That's
getting crazy.
for one. It's not that we disliked each other. We was on opposite sides of the spectrum at one point in time, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I got it.
That's good, man. Glad you
Yeah.
guys are together now, man.
Yeah,
Same.
dang, Heather.
Man, I ain't trying to hear
Golly.
none of that.
And
Now-
then
Now we get each other.
we have
birthday
OG
gifts and
friends
stuff.
like Pun.
Hello.
Yeah.
He's a real OG friend.
Hello.
Hello. He come through no matter what, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Every
there.
birthday.
Wait a minute.
Every party,
there.
every house party.
I'm there.
I come to everything else.
Barely.
No,
Bougie.
I come.
Nah, you bougie, man. It happens, man. It happens.
And I
can't
went out
make
for
'em all.
Mark Nasty boy. What's it called? Birthday as well too.
You was finna say boyfriend, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Nah, okay.
Is anybody watching Love Island?
Let me
No.
tell you something. My girl, she just went to
A watch party,
to a
right?
watch party where people were just screaming and cheering and all of that.
I saw that. It was
Yes.
crazy. It was
Bro.
packed. It was like a club.
It's too good.
Oh, you been watching it?
We
Yeah.
just started watching it together.
Oh, really?
We're on
It's so
episode
fun.
6.
Y'all on the show?
No, we're on episode. No.
Oh, because I've been seeing it viral. And shout out to my boy Will. He told me him and his daughter is watching. He like, bro, we've been binge watching this. And I'm like, yeah. And he like, it's good. You got to watch it. And then I tried to get into it, but I saw like Love Island USA, Love Island UK. And I'm like, what is all this?
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to start.
So
what is it?
I didn't listen. I didn't
So
glance.
there's 2 seasons of different people, but watch USA. That's our
USA
people.
is a new one?
Yeah, it's
That's
a
the
new
one
one.
everybody going crazy
Yeah,
for
they
right
go
now?
crazy for that.
Okay.
I didn't glance when my girls watching it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to invest into this.
I mean, I don't even watch shows, but my daughter, she wants to watch it because she's on TikTok and all this stuff, and I'm like, ugh, it's a lot. But
Oh,
we tried to watch it with her, and I'm like,
I
ugh.
mean, they do a lot of kissing and stuff like that. They ain't doing nothing crazy, so, but they see it on TikTok, so it's very, very viral. So she want to
It's
see
viral.
the actual show and stuff too, like the storylines and the plots and the stuff they have is super interesting. That's why. So they'll put you
And-
together, and then they'll start trying to break y'all up and who gonna pick who and
The vote out.
Yeah, but it's like you will pick a girl and you think y'all extra close, and they'll put another girl that's badder to see if he gonna take her.
Oh,
And then
okay.
usually,
cool.
like he might take her, not a girl hot. Then they gotta all live amongst each other.
But you know the
Like,
really
yeah,
cool thing about
that's
it is all conversation. It's no arguing. It's no fighting. It's just
No, they
it's
be
no
arguing on
drama.
there.
Well, or maybe a little disagreement, but it's like no drama, throwing water, fighting. It's all communication. There's no, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you're not watching like a scrap every 5 minutes.
It's like a
somebody's
water-
fighting.
it's
No,
like a
you have to
watered-down
pay
Zeus show.
attention. You got to
Okay.
pay attention to people talking, their conversations, what's going on, because it's like a mind game too. They throw different games at you, like, oh, well, if you had the choice to pick anybody and they have blindfolds on and all this stuff, it's crazy, and it only gets better. We're so late because they drop 5 episodes a week.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Yes,
So how
they
many
drop
episodes
literally
total?
every day.
It's like
And it's
5
an hour.
episodes a
And it's
week.
an hour
bro,
episode.
it's like 19 or something. I don't know,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
But I'm on like 3-4. It's crazy.
And they're on like, to be caught up, they're on like episode 17 right now.
17 episodes?
and my girl, she don't watch
Jeez.
shows, so when she's invested into
Me
a show,
either.
it's like
We binge watched all 4, and they're an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
So we binge watched 4, and then I got out of there. I ain't watched it again yet, but I'm gonna go back to it. It's cool though. I love it. I mess with it
Man,
just because of
listen.
plots.
forget
Okay.
Love Island. I'm happy that this week Squid Games is coming out.
Is it?
Oh
It's
my
ending.
God.
Season 3
Let me
What?
see, is
This
it?
Friday.
this Friday. Squid Games
Season 3. Oh,
is
this
dropping
gonna be
the
a movie.
last season. We're gonna see how it all ends. You know what I mean? But
Squid Games, okay.
don't be mad though, because Squid Games has a whole bunch of other spinoffs coming. They got a USA version coming.
Nah,
They got a prequel version coming. No, what you mean?
that's gonna get watered down.
Why just what?
Because now
what?
you're taking away from the original, or maybe we'll love it. It's gonna get done.
No, because now you're gonna have some American actors get some time to shine and do. They're not remaking it. They're making their own spinoff. It's just in America.
So it's real people?
Hold on.
Is it
So
gonna be real people this time, or is it still gonna be a story, like a movie?
It's gonna be a story.
so Squid Games Part 3 is coming.
Friday.
So why are you calling it a spinoff?
No, I said after this is done,
You get spinoffs.
the original storyline is going to be done. But they have like 3 or 4 other shows coming out too as well.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Let me see what's
you
going
gotta
on with
keep,
Part 3
you gotta
though.
keep it going. Did you watch season 2?
Yeah. I was like, bro, why'd y'all cut it off?
Season 2 was
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
Squid
it was
Games.
great.
I
yeah.
cannot wait.
Squid Games.
That's
is
one
a
show I
movie.
do watch.
This
I
Friday.
love that. I love that.
Squid Games was fire.
Pun, what's the show you watching
Right now,
right now?
what am I watching right now? I be watching random stuff on
What's it called coming back?
what?
Gen V coming back.
I like Gen V. I like Gen V.
The Boys is
I be
about to
watching
have
like
this
random
last season,
I be watching
too.
random movies though.
Last season coming for the boys.
I haven't gotten to a good series, man. I've been looking for one to watch. Cause I started the last one I watched was the one you told me when the dude got stuck in the tree at the end. What was it called?
Oh,
Them or what was it called?
That wait. That,
Yeah.
From
That was the last
From.
series I watched, and I watched it, and then
you didn't finish it though.
yeah, because it was free the first 2 seasons, and they made me
I
pay
gave
for the
you my
third one.
password.
It didn't work,
Oh,
so I never watched it.
Well, while we was talking about Squid Games, man, let me get to pull your card, man.
Pull your card.
Man, on this day's chopping block, man, today's chopping block, we have B. Simone, man, on Pull Your Card, man. Oh, my God, man. B. Simone's been going viral, man, this last week, man, with the conversation she had with her friend, man. And in this conversation, she was explaining how broke she is, how, you know, she doesn't have as much money as she used to have. And while she was explaining that, she said one viral thing that everybody is upset with. She said she can't go to Bloomingdale's no more, and she has to shop at old H&M. Old H&M. God dang. God dang. She's crying, oh, my God, I can't go to Bloomingdale's anymore. I have to go to H&M.
She was like, I was in Bloomingdale's the other day, and
man, and I'm
I
talking about.
I was like, I can't afford anything out here. I gotta go to H&M.
Man, I'm talking about the internet is up in fire
People
because
love
they
H&M.
love
Yes.
H&M, including me.
but I think the whole sentiment of it is that, you know, she's had takes before that went viral, like she would never deal with like a regular guy or
That has
you know
a
what I
9 to
mean?
5.
That
That's
has
what
a
it
9
is.
to 5 and
She fooled her fans with plagiarizing a
stuff
book.
like that. So
Yeah.
so people were kind of like, okay, you SHIT'd on the regular working class person, and now you're getting a taste of your own medicine. And it's crazy as well too, because they pulled up the ghost of Kevin Samuels. He's still here. They pulled up an old video that he said. He was like, listen, you are one controversy away or one bad takeaway from shopping at Forever 21. And they brought that back, and I was like, oh,
He
this
said
is
that
crazy.
about her.
Spoken into
Yeah.
existence.
Oh
The
my
ghost
God.
of Kevin Samuels, it came back.
Spoken into existence.
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Yep.
And people really love that take, man. But also, I'm like, man, she always go viral. She got a viral moment every year.
She know how to do it.
She got a viral moment every year. So sometimes, you know, I seen her trolling, and she went to the grocery store and she was tapping her card, and they was like, oh my God, she's so broke. I said, you know what? People really know how to play with this internet, man.
Yeah.
People really know how to play with the
That's a
internet.
fact.
People know how to play with people's heads. They know how to go viral. They know how to get their name out there. So people start paying attention to a lot of things that they got. Maybe something they rolling out, maybe a new movie, maybe acting, maybe new music or something like that. So
Well, she did roll out a new podcast with her friend.
boom.
And
there
they
you
were
go.
they were having a natural conversation. Now this one that she went, because she went viral for 2 things in that podcast, and one of the ones was she wasn't able to help her friend, or didn't help her friend when she
When
was
she
up.
needed it. Mhm.
B. Simone was up, her friend was down, losing her car, getting kicked out of her apartment.
The same friend that she has a podcast with right
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So everybody was like, why couldn't you help your friend? Like, you're a hater. This is this. And she's just, it's not good for B. Simone right
Well,
now. Because
right
people
now-
are like, you're a fake friend.
That's a fact. I would think that too. If when I was up,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
you couldn't help me, but now you're back down. Now you want to do a podcast with me and hang with me.
Because
and
now
all
the
that.
friend got a really big deal, and she called B. Simone, and they're talking about this on the podcast. She called B. Simone. She's like, "Oh, I got this really good, big deal. This is this. I'm so happy. Whatever. You know how you call somebody
Tables
with good
turned.
news." And she said B. Simone just hung up in her face.
Oh.
And she said she called back and she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't like how I felt during that phone call. I felt kind of jealous. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't be jealous. It's a big moment for you. This is this. But everybody's like, B. Simone's a hater. She's a fake friend. That's what she's going through on the internet right now. And now she's broke, supposedly.
But,
So
uh,
it's
but-
not
law for that.
too
But
good
no,
for
you know
her.
what? But you know what? People love negativity.
True.
People love negativity. They love a good storyline. They love to talk. They love to gossip. People love to write in the comments. People love to have their opinions on people, especially people that they probably didn't like. Because there's a lot of hating people hearts too. So you can kind of get those snakes out the grass, especially if you just you building a storyline. Let me go throw something
Throw
real
that
quick.
bait out there.
Yeah, let me throw this bait out here, and then boom.
See who
Now
bites.
I see everybody coming out. I said, oh, all y'all didn't like me, huh? Cause she come out tomorrow and be like, man, we was just BSing. You know
Right.
what I mean? But if you wasn't BSing though, you lost your mind. You lost your
Yeah,
damn
man.
mind. You
I
know
don't
what I
think-
mean? That's
Real friends are supposed to be able to cheer for their friends. You know what I'm saying? When they get a win, any of the homies get a W, that make me happy. I feel like
sure.
I got a W.
It's a win
And
for
that's
all
how
of
you
us.
supposed to. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Man,
I
it's
ain't
great.
never really had no hate in my heart for somebody that's winning. Like, have you ever just hated on somebody? No, just like, damn, you like.
I be still shouting out people I don't like people that know I hate them. When I be on this microphone, I still shout them out and be like proud of them.
Yeah, for real.
I don't let my personal feelings get in the way of like what the situation is. Like if it's a win for him, for his family, for the coast, for West Coast, I'm gonna shout out. I'm like, good, that's a good look.
Gotta give credit where
that's a
credit
good
is
look.
due. Don't be a
Even
hater,
if I don't
man.
mess with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
would want the same in return though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like haters is just lame though.
Yeah.
Like how do you sit and look at somebody else and say, "Oh man, I'm mad that you got that," or you have something that I want. Like, come on.
I wish it was me.
Well,
Look how that sounds.
No, because Joe Budden said something crazy. He said, I love everybody doing their podcast, but I also like to see y'all fail."
Nah.
Nah, but it's crazy because people do be feeling like that. Look at y'all. Look.
But
He talking about me, now y'all failing. Get up out of here.
But that's listen, if you opinionated about me and you ain't doing good in life, forget you.
Yeah. It is some people.
You coming for us. What we supposed to say when something happened to you?
I do believe in karma though, but I ain't finna be sitting over there hating on you.
That's
I
funny.
ain't-
No,
yeah.
not hate, but if somebody talk crap to us and something happens to them, it's gonna be a piece of you be like this. Oh well.
I mean, it's a difference between a hating moment and a told you so moment.
Yes.
Now, if it's somebody who I told you, like, hey, bro, this ain't for you or something, and I'm not saying it out of no hate, no spite, this is really not your lane or what you should be doing because I know you. And then you still go do it, and then it fails. I'm not a hater. I'm just going to be like, told you. I'm definitely a told you person. I'm going to be like, told you.
So what do you think? B. Simone can come back from this?
Oh
or?
yeah, this
easy.
nothing. This is easy money. She got a podcast. These things.
She'll be all right.
And it just shows that she still has a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're known for, like, being that person that has viral takes, you can live forever. Just say viral stuff, and people going to forget about the last time.
Yeah, true.
No
You know what I
matter
mean?
what.
True.
It's only gonna last 48 hours, man. But
Let me know what y'all think. Tiffany Haddish says women with 2 or more baby daddies usually have a mental illness.
jeez.
And
That's
her reason
crazy.
behind it is actually crazy.
It's
she's
women
saying-
with one baby daddy that got mental illness.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
Pun, you would know.
No, why would
You would know.
I mean, you have 6 baby mamas.
Yeah, you do
Six,
got
baby.
6.
See,
Or 5.
don't let him put this blasphemy on me.
Now, Heather,
I got 3.
You was off by one.
Oh, 6
7.
kids. 6
I got
kids.
3 mothers, 5 kids.
Woo!
Golly, Heather.
God.
I knew it was a lot.
6 mothers is crazy.
Learn to put a ring on one of them.
Wow.
Why don't you?
Golly, bro.
6 baby mothers would
Calm
be
down.
insane.
But did y'all hear Tiffany Haddish say that? And did you hear her reasoning behind it?
What was
her
her
reason?
reason?
She was basically saying because the man's like blood stream goes into your bloodstream.
Mhm.
Basically, you share all these different types of men in your body.
Oh no, the DNA. Yeah, I
DNA in
did
your
hear
body.
that. She said the DNA is going into a woman and genetically is forming, and then it forms into you and it stays in a
It
woman.
stays in you.
Kind of drawn.
What you mean?
Well, listen. This is okay. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm against it. I'm usually like you right, but you know what I'm saying for the man side. But nah, because a lot of guys, man, if they play with a woman's time, man, she deserves to be able to go out there and find love again, which means get her buns toasted.
Well, no,
It is
I mean
what it
you could do that, but still, as her doing that, she still has all the DNA from other men in her. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And this genetically mess her up over time is what she's saying. And then she said, when you do that, she said, when you're with a person so long, and a woman's and somebody comes up and say, hey, you guys start looking alike. She said because the DNA is forming and you guys are starting to look alike because, you know what I'm saying, his DNA is going into you. Which sound crazy. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but that's
No, you're
kind of what
saying
she's
it.
saying.
You're saying it the right way.
But that sounds
Yeah.
crazy, like that just because you're doing that and exchanging, you know what I mean, that you're starting to look like each other. I'm not going that far.
I mean, listen. somebody need to get all the DNA and make it superhuman.
Yeah, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
Yeah, but no.
I heard that. I heard that before.
I've
I
heard
heard that
before.
before, though. I heard that before, but her breakdown take was kind of, it was cool, though. it made a lot of sense. A lot of women was in the comments saying, "Oh, okay, yeah, that does make a lot of sense."
It
But
did
her
kinda
saying
make
you
a
have
lot
a mental illness on top of it, like as if a woman is crazy if she has 2 different baby daddies. I don't know if taking it that far, but how she was breaking it down was cool though.
I remember once upon a time, women. There were women that existed that would say, "I want to make sure if I do have another kid, if I'm not with my child's father or not, I want it to be with him."
Yeah,
And that used to be a thing.
it's still like
Where
that.
they're like, "Hey, we can be broke up, but if I want to have another kid, I'm gonna go back to you and get that second kid just for the kid, and we don't gotta be in a relationship or nothing." But I don't feel like women are like that no more.
No,
I
they
don't,
are.
I don't,
No, it's
No.
it's
The
women
homie-
out there
the
right
homie
now.
just went through that.
Yeah, it's women out there that's right.
He
like
declined
that.
too.
they just come back like, "Hey, just give me a baby."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Actually
Yeah.
offered to pay him, and he said no.
he had to put it in the cup, and then she had to squirt it up there.
Could your child's mother come back and ask you?
What?
Could your child's mother come back and ask you?
This is about to be bad. I'm just gonna say no. I'm about to say, listen, if I was a single man, right? Hear me out. If I was a single man and I wanted my kids to grow up with each other, I wouldn't mind giving my child's mother another baby so they can, be there.
But you don't have to have relations with her. You
Yeah, it's
just
not
have to
about-
put it in the cup.
It's not about being with you, brother.
Never mind.
It's not about being with you. I just want to make sure that my
No, it's not about
my first
being-
kid's father is the same as my second kid's. We don't have to have the relation.
So if I'm a single man, you want to get cracking just to have, come on, let's do it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's for the children.
Would you do it, Pun?
What? I did it before.
Well, you did it?
That's how I got a second with my other one. Yeah.
So she like, bro, I just need a kid. I ain't really trying to be with you.
Yeah. That and she bought a bottle of Don Julio.
Movie.
Oh,
No,
So
that's all good, bro. You probably
Shout
was like,
to them.
man, I really don't even like you like that, but we gonna need something. She's like, oh, I got the Julio right here, bro.
Yeah, it's all good.
Because as
Playing
listen,
Chris Brown, that was good. The move was
So
Move
y'all
it.
only did it one time and it happened.
it. The move was it. Shout outs.
listen, because if it's one
Oh
thing,
my God.
if it's one thing that I regret is having both my kids in 2 different households. I wouldn't want that to happen again.
Yeah, okay. I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, brother.
We all 3 of us.
Lil Boosie is going through that too a lot.
See?
He goes through that a lot. He's building on his land. He has so much he's building for his family, for his kids, homes. It's crazy, but he says he can't really enjoy the holidays and things like that with everybody together because each of his baby mamas ain't seeing eye to eye, or he ain't seeing eye to eye with the baby mothers, and everything ain't going like he wanted. He was like, man, that's the worst thing I could have did was had everybody out of one household.
Time split.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so as men, we got to be more responsible. So guess what? Hey, if you want another child and, your baby mama right there, this going to be in a household with your other kid, you kind of knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone.
And we be looking at this on the internet all the time, man. Like, we seeing DDG go through what he going through right now. Bro got to fly to Italy to go see his child for a couple hours, homie. For a couple hours. Like, it's crazy. We seeing, like, all these girls having babies and the rappers don't want to claim them, like a Coyle Ray and Trippie Redd. Like, and that ain't, I don't know. But no. Matter of fact, Trippie Redd said that about somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he said that wasn't his baby or whatever. He found out that wasn't his baby through something else. But I'm just saying, like, you'll see a whole bunch of rappers and actors and stuff go through these things. Like,
Yeah, man.
that's really crazy, bro.
They're making kids in lust, not in love.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They seeing something that's hot on the internet that looks good in bathing suits, and then they finally get it, knock it up, and then realize, like, I didn't like nothing else about her but her looks. We don't click.
Hey, it's love when the drinks is kicking.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake up in the morning, it's a different story.
Yeah, that honeymoon period, man, when y'all first meet each other, that's when y'all, wow, we drinking, we going everywhere, I'm bringing you to the club. But then it starts sinking in, like, all right, you can't come. You know what I mean? Then it's like, wait a minute, why? And then that arguing starts, and that's when you fall out.
Y'all having a baby too early. Y'all getting married too early. Y'all doing everything too early because, like you said, the lust part of it. Man, like, come on, bro. Y'all got to slow down, bro.
Okay.
Slow down a little bit.
Let me ask you, T-Rail, what is a great time to wait for a child and a great time to wait for marriage?
You kind of it just depends on the people though, man. You kind of really can't base that on the time though. But if y'all getting to know each other though, I don't know, marriage. I think marriage is like 5 years and up. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
I agree.
And I'm saying that too because you have to move in. First, y'all gotta be dating each other. Then y'all gotta move in. You know what I'm saying? That's that clock right there of how long it's gonna take y'all to be married, or if you really know you love somebody, you gotta move in. Then you probably gotta do that for like 2 years, 3 years, because you can hate a person probably in 6 months. Though.
The learning process.
What? Come
you
on,
said move
man.
in 2 years?
But I'm saying you will know a person to get married in 2 years. I think date, mess with each other for about a year or two, then move in. Then once you move in with each other, then you'll know if you can be with that person for a long period of time.
Time be flying though.
Time do be flying. So do what you got to do if you think you can live with this person, for sure. Do what you got to do if you think you can live with this person, man. That's gonna be the judge right there. Yeah. That'll be the judge if you can live with a person. I don't think soon as you meet them, oh, we love each other, now let's move in, let's get married, and you only been knowing the person a year or two. That's
me.
out.
That's me.
Nah, because you ain't married.
I'm just saying.
I think social media is showing us all these nasty divorces and fallouts is what spoils the whole getting married thing. Because you're seeing like these people who look so happy on the internet and they fall out and it be like the craziest. They're trying to take everything this guy built up, everything this guy worked hard for, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You have the guys now who are trying to take everything from women. And it's like, you see the people champion that, like, yeah, get them, even the women, get them. And they'd be like, I don't want to go through that phase. And that gives guys, people don't want to say it. That make you, like, not want to get married. It's like, I don't want to go through that phase. I'm with the whole putting the ring and having a beautiful wedding, but I don't want the ugly side of things, man. So, therefore, I'm not doing it.
Wait a minute. Don't say that. We talked about this before.
Oh.
I'm just saying it. That's how
We
guys
talked
think.
about
Get
this
out of there.
before.
Get out of there on him.
That's how a lot of guys think. That's how a lot
Yeah.
of guys think.
That's a lot of
Your
guys thinking
children
like that.
want to see you marry their mother.
Shout outs. Shout out to them. I want to see them get grades. I hope they doing it.
Oh, that's messed up, dog.
Get straight A's on marry your mama.
Oh, no. That's messed up, homie. Come on, man.
No, that don't mean, listen, see, people got that confused, bro. I hate that people think, because since y'all not married, you don't really love her. I hate that.
No,
I hate
it's
that
not the
shit.
love thing.
Like, oh, you don't love her. If you love her, marry her. And they be like, bro, like, I love her. Why do I got to, like, do it because you want me to?
Yeah.
That'd be my whole thing. Like, why do I got to do it because you want me to? You were married, and now you're divorced, and you're telling me to get married.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So let it be organic. Let it happen in time, the right way, man. There's no right or wrong time to how long before you guys should get married. I hate that people put a window like, oh, in 2 years, if y'all not married, I'm leaving you. Like, if we're not married, I'm leaving you. That's stupid.
They be looking at me, 14 years, 15 years. Girl, get out of there. They be telling her, girl, you need to get out of there. I'm like, what? Like, what? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, what is the deal? If I go marry her tomorrow, like, what changes?
I'm still learning this person,
What changes?
bro. As a human, they say it take like 24 years.
I'm
24
still
years to
learning
learn.
this.
No, they say, as a human, they say it take 24 years for your brain to develop, right?
Yeah.
So it should take like 24 years for our relationship to develop.
You can't.
Oh my God.
Kevin Sam, you should stay here, buddy.
I need to know.
right now.
I need to know that this is real.
Yeah.
2 years, we can sell each other dreams, man.
Yeah, for
So I
real.
got 20 more years.
20 years, we
Because
done went
you
through
really,
a lot.
yeah, you really don't know that person 2-3 years. You really don't know that person, how they handle situation, different situations, stuff like that.
We know a girl right now been knowing a dude for 1 year and she ain't been to his home one time.
I know.
She don't know what he doing, how he live, where he work, nothing.
See, that's
And
crazy.
in love.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, nah.
You ain't been to this man home. You don't know
No,
where
it
he at, where he live, nothing.
I mean, his game was just, he got it.
That mean he hiding something. And so there's more secrets, and it's gonna be more secrets, and it's gonna be more secrets. That's what I'm saying. You
People
gotta
are
move
scary.
into.
People
you gotta,
are scary.
I mean,
People
you got
live
it.
double
You
lives.
gotta move
People
in.
are weird. I'm glad I found Terrell, and we're just gonna do our thing. We're still getting to know each other. We're still getting to learn each other.
God.
No, for real, bro.
We
It don't
are.
stop, man. You still learning people, bro, because people are growing.
No,
y'all
this
growing with each other in real time, and some of y'all like when I met, just on some non-relationship stuff. When I met you as a homie, you're not the same person who you are today. You know what I mean? So
better.
it's like, bro, we're growing together. We're learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of us
It's
fall out.
true.
Some of us don't. Same thing. Friendships
See,
and relationships.
for me, it's a little different because my dad had been married like 4 or 5 times. So
See, nah.
I just want to be married once.
I think women would be afraid to marry you if they knew who your father was.
It's really out of pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Papa
Papa
really was
Rolling
a Rolling Stone.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Papa was a rolling scammer, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Out of pocket, out of pocket. Speaking of out of pocket, man, it's time for Let Me Cook. Jim Jones is hot right now in the media and the press, man. He's saying that he's more relevant and kids relate to him more than Nas.
I love Jim, but no, man.
Okay, that's not a horrible take, though.
Is it a horrible take?
That's not a horrible take. Him saying he's more relatable right now to the kids, that's not a horrible take. Him saying he's a bigger hip-hop star or has more accolades than Nas,
He's saying his
he
catalog,
lost his mind.
his catalog is hotter too to the kids.
He lost his mind. That's what I'm saying.
Well, look. I'll say this.
Like-
He's rapping on more like, they're the new type of scene that's coming out of New York. So there are kids that are probably be like, oh, he's on that wave and maybe listen to it. But when it comes down to just pure artistry or accolades, man, he ain't messing with Nas. And it's crazy that Nas always gets compared in almost every hip hop conversation, and people do not put respect on his
And
name.
he never has to respond. He just finds a new investment.
And
And
goes crazy.
Let people talk about him in that light. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else is out here talking about this music, and Nas is out of here, man. He over here, big investment. He got Ring going crazy.
But
right
Nas is a god MC though.
Shout out Nas.
He is.
Shout out Nas. But is he more relevant to the youth? Because this is what Jim Jones is saying. He's more relevant and recognizable to the youth.
The
than
only
Nas.
song that I know from Jim Jones is "We Fly High."
Oh no, you gotta put some
No,
respect
nah.
on Jim name.
What's the other one?
Jim got records.
Which one?
Certified
I'm a big-
gangster.
I'm-
That was
listen.
my favorite one.
I'm a big Dipset fan.
For the youth?
What? For the youth?
For the youth, right?
Yeah.
Well, look,
Never.
you gotta understand, like their wave right now. They're doing like the Brooklyn drill and all that. Those,
Oh, that's how Jim Jones rap?
Cash Cobain, his type of beats. Jim is rapping on them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, maybe somebody will hear that and they'll notice him and be like, oh,
No.
but it's still no.
No. Listen, Jim will never have a song bigger than "If I Ruled the World."
No.
That song is going to forever be a thing.
Okay.
And I can see that kids know that forever.
But right now, if you brought Jim Jones and Nas in the room with our children, would they know either of them?
Neither one of them.
I don't think so either.
Neither one of them.
Nah.
No, well, my little kids know.
They know who?
They didn't even know Wale. You seen that thing?
Kaiser Net didn't know Wale.
They did a poll, a real life poll for Wale.
I saw that.
And
I
they,
saw
and
that.
they was like, y'all know who this is? They was like, nope, I don't know
Oh, you
who
talking
that
about
is.
when they was showing them?
Yes.
They was saying
It was like, Honcho.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it. They
Wiz
kept calling him
Khalifa.
Honcho.
They're like, "Wiz Khalifa, Honcho."
Man, that was crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
look, but this conversation goes back to what I was saying about B. Simone, homie. You just saying these things, the rage bait. This is what this is. Things that'll spark a conversation. When you have things that you are promoting, and he has something coming out, man. He is promoting something, and every time Jim Jones says something, it's sparked and it's go crazy. Now we're here at Power 106 talking to Los Angeles about this crazy take that Jim Jones said, and we know for sure nobody, I'm talking about the United States of America, believes that. Nobody believes that. But you're gonna spark that conversation, and here it goes, man. Because that's what he's doing for sure, man. And
Yeah,
you know,
people-
I can't hate on him, man, for the marketing tactics.
Yeah,
But
people
what
are
if
saying
he believes that himself though?
I know for sure he doesn't believe that. I know for sure
Jim Jones a real
Jim
confident guy,
Jones
man.
does not believe that, man.
Nah, and it all stemmed from 2005. I guess they were beeping slightly in 2005, and Nas made a comment, and that's what was brought back up. But the comment was Nas saying, "Imagine putting pen to paper to write about him. I'm not anxious to hear the Jim Jones diss record." And then somebody had brought it back up, asking that question about Nas, and that sparked everything back up.
Are you anxious to hear Jim Jones diss record?
Nas and
and
Jim
Nas?
Jones beef? No.
Yeah,
No.
okay, cut
No.
it off.
Yeah, no.
Turn it off. What are we talking about here?
But-
you know what I'm saying, on this hip hop station.
Yeah, but Jim Jones knows what he's doing, man. He said it in a message that, you know, he has to say viral stuff because
See?
he's promoting music and it's a way of him marketing.
See?
So he knows what he's doing.
And he said he's teaching the old heads away, man, because
Yeah.
everybody be stuck in their ways. People don't want to do different things. People don't want to use social media. People don't want to use Instagram. They don't want to use TikTok as a way to promote their music. They think they're just so hot, and their bars are just so hot to where as soon as they put out a song, it's going to catch and it's going to do its thing, and that's just not the way right now. That's out. You feel me? You have to do way more, man. Your marketing game better be on fire.
He doing his thing, though, because that Club Shay Shay interview was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them.
Even even Shannon Sharp be doing crazy stuff, man.
He told him, though. He was like, you got to get hot.
Man,
You know, this is the biggest podcast you ever did.
so Shannon Sharp, when he was coming out with that pill, he came out with that pill, but he was acting like he went live.
Like his phone was live.
Yeah, his phone was live,
yeah,
and he was saying, "Who is that, baby?"
Oh, yeah, baby.
Wasn't that
Come
Shannon or
on,
Susan
man.
or something like that? Yeah, marketing.
And then right after that, he had a pill, man.
I mean, like, again, man, I always say that's the era we live in. It's the go viral era. Like, you know what I mean? You think it's going to be a big deal, then something else bigger happens the next week, and you forget all about it. So it's like, you know, who cares? Like, we're trying to sell a product here, and this is how we got to do it. Let's figure out something that's going to go viral.
Something is always going to happen,
Always.
no matter what.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my viral moment, man. Man.
Make one. Do one right now.
Yeah, I could. If I had a good story with that, because everybody was watching me, they was like, let me see if he telling the truth. And I said a couple things, and they was like, man, you cap. And I was like, man, if I had my story together and I said I got jumped and I had just like a little video of me saying, oh, get up off me.
They'll believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they would have believed it.
He on your Jussie Smollett.
you could have done that.
Oh,
Because he ran it up.
You got to animate it. Who jumped you and why?
He ran it up. He told them put
Yeah.
the things around his neck. He the gay Tupac. He did a whole thing with that.
Yeah,
But I could have had some video with me going crazy. What's happening? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like you got jumped by a pack of studs or something. Like you got to make something that's viral.
Oh,
A pack of studs jump me coming out the club.
You should have had when you fell. Should have been on the ground. You should have got the you should have videoed yourself. Like, yeah, they didn't kill me. Though.
They didn't give me my
They
tooth.
didn't kill me.
Yeah.
what about you, AD? Do you have a viral moment?
I can say a lot of stuff.
Like what?
You better than game right now.
Yeah, see,
Was that a viral
Go
moment?
viral.
like
Go
that.
viral. Go out.
You
Say
better
it.
than game
Chuck
right
can't
now.
out
Ain't
rap.
nothing messing
Chuck
with me.
can't out rap me right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, right now, man. We calling
I'm the
out
real
the game.
Los Angeles
Hurricane
Confidential.
game. You cannot see AD
No.
rapping.
Yeah.
Or Jim Jones.
What
Or
about
Jim
you,
Jones.
Pun? Do you have a viral moment?
Nah. I do. I mean,
He's not Madeir.
There's a fact that's going on in LA right now that everybody knows. I'm a better DJ than Charisma. And that's all I want to say.
Wow.
Look,
Whoa.
Charisma, she crazy. She didn't take it. She didn't take it like that. She didn't like that.
I can
like
DJ with my
that.
eyes closed, man. You know what I'm
She
saying?
didn't like it like that.
Let's battle then.
Oh,
Let's battle. Set it up. Set it up.
Bro, Los Angeles, the way Charisma is looked at
Set it up.
right now, this might be our last show.
I'm like, nah, I ain't saying nothing.
Nah, like, nah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
let's
funny.
go, man.
Hey.
That's crazy, bro.
Big shout out to Pun for being the best DJ in Power 106 history. LA, let us know. We'll be right back. Figgmunity Radio, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop.